of this year, so you're an expert on everything that's gone on in baseball in the last 10 years. But I honestly hate that guy beyond anything.
Keith, put away that knife, please.
I was saying he's just jockeying to be
like he definitely wears his own Jabba Rules shirt at home.
But he's a dude who's jockeying for like for it to be known, like, hey, I support you guys, and he wants to be like the good guy.
So come out and say, you know what? Maybe when all the facts, I don't think so. When all the facts are out, I guess we'll know. Say something like that. You know, don't come out and like I demand apology for this guy. He didn't say that, but you know what I mean.
I wish Jabba Chamberlain would call in the show right now.
If Carlos Gomez said it about Carlos Delgado, I would say the same thing.
Okay, listen to me. I'm not even saying that. Let's take it out of sports. Let's take it. All right. I'd
sell you down the river. And
let's say you hear that there's I don't know, some sort of I don't want to make it real and be like domestic.
You've been using a voice modulator.
No, let's just say like you find out that there's been awful violence that happened, like outside of my job, like I beat someone to death. Your immediate reaction is going to be what? Is to sell me down the river, I mean, to up the river?
My immediate reaction as somebody that's known you for a long time would be, no, there's no way. If I met you 4 months ago, I'd have no clue. And that's my whole point. Jabba Chamberlain barely knows Roger Clemens.
It has to do with the length. You think?
No, that's my only problem. Like I said, I have no problem with Jeter saying it.
You don't think in for a penny, in for a pound? Like a guy's your guy from whatever day it is.
I think he's your guy as far as being loyal and defending you, which is what he's doing.
No matter what, though. Like
but I don't think he could possibly know anything about what Roger Clemens has done by knowing
4
him
years.
For 6 months.
Like what's the timeline when he's allowed to?
I'll even say a year, maybe. Know the guy a year before.
Okay, that's fine.
Play with the guy a full season. He had the locker next to his for 6 weeks, and that's when he decided to be an expert on the Roger Clemens thing.
Well, he did have a locker next to him.
That's true. And when he looked in it, there was no steroids in it.
Yeah, because they were all used. There were empty syringes, but no steroids.
Because he did them all himself. That's why he throws 99 miles an hour.
Yeah, I got no problem with the guy.
The greatest gift in the world to me if it came out in the headlines that Jabba Chamberlain was doing steroids this year.
I got no problem with the guy sticking up for his boy. I got no problem with it.
Sticking up for, but actually coming out and saying you're wrong. This guy never did this. How can you say that? Isn't that kind of silly?
Well, he's standing up for his guy. I got no problem with a guy standing up for his guy. Personal thing.
You ever see the way that he wears that hat and his eyes look all stupid?
Well, that he's guilty of. I think it's great. I think it's super. I like that the guy defended his boy. No.
I think it's great as getting that from now on.
So
way too long.
So you'll defend Keith the same way, Chris. Like if Keith said, "Yo, I just drove here." Well, he doesn't drive. I just walked here and I ran somebody over walking here and killed them.
I would say. Here's what we'll do: reenactment. Or you play the part of Keith. I'll play the part of me.
No, but I'm admitting it.
No, listen. Okay, Chris.
Hey, bro,
I just walked over here because I can't drive, and I ran somebody over, and I killed them. Hey, will you tell on me?
Oh God, bro, I'm feeling really bad. Here, get in the car. I got to drive you over to the precinct. I have a friend over there that I have to talk to about something.
Bag. Perfect.
Yeah, no.
So you would really turn him in?
Of course not. Of course not. Not in a million years.
Wait a minute. Is that true, Chris? Because aren't you the guy that said you wanted cameras on every block to catch all the criminals?
Yes, but I'm not. If my friends are the criminals, I'll feel bad about it. My friends are the criminals. I know quite a few criminals, and I don't turn any of them in.
But would you?
No, I haven't.
But why not?
Because they're my friends.
If you could give an anonymous tip on one of your friends,
I can. There are Crime Stopper hotlines.
I know you're capable of doing it. We're all capable of doing it. But if you could do it, would you do it?
Well, that point is, I can do it, and I'm not doing it.
Chris, I'm going to raise the stakes.
I have friends right now. We have friends right now that commit crimes on a daily basis.
Yes.
And I do not turn any of them in. And if I were questioned blatantly on any one of them, I would never turn them in.
Chris, I'm going to raise the stakes. What if you found out one of your friends was a pedophile? Just found it out just on the thing. Would you turn them in?
You got it 100%. That's the one.
That's the one that you would turn in.
100%, yeah.
What about if they were like killing dogs or something like that?
That's all right. I mean,
animals is fine.
It's not all right. It's by the way, Bourgeoisie called out in the chat room that you're doing radio steroids.
So that would be the straw that broke the camel's back.
What if they were, but they didn't act on it?
Ooh. What if they just had the thoughts and they came up to you I just had bad thoughts, I didn't act on it yet. Would you still turn them in?
I think that anyone who had thoughts but didn't do it and had the nerve to come tell me about it would get killed. Because then someone would have to worry about turning me in, because I would murder someone that came to my house and said anything about being a pedophile with me being a father of a child. Yeah, I would go insane. I would go totally insane.
You're a pedophile-phobe, according to Bourgeoisie.
No, it's true. It's true. Yeah, but that is the one thing that you got me on. There's the one thing that I have.
All right,
I would go crazy.
So here's the situation, though, because these examples are skewed. Suppose is there anyone you work with now that you've worked with for less than a year?
Yes.
Okay. If somebody came to you and said, this guy did heroin, cocaine, and crack from 2000 to 2005, would you say, absolutely not, no way, impossible, you're lying, it's all made up, you're framing him? Because that's the exact thing of what Jabba Chamberlain has done.
If you tell me in 2007 that someone was doing crack, cocaine, and heroin up to 2005, it doesn't endanger anything for them. So I might not fight it. If it was, oh my God, we found out that he failed drug tests back then and he's going to lose his job because of that, I would defend him.
But Roger Clemens isn't going to lose anything now.
He's not going to go into the Hall of Fame.
All right, so what if somebody was going to go into the Telecom Hall of Fame and it was
Bro, it's the Metro Ethernet Hall of Fame. Thank you very much. But yeah.
What if you were in charge of hiring somebody? Would this stuff affect you? I'm kind of losing the point with...
Like as far as their past, or just like what would you do on a daily basis if you were in charge of hiring people?
Well, I mean, I know I'm losing the point of the whole Roger Clemens thing and everything, but like if you were in charge of hiring somebody...
There was a point?
Oh, yeah, good point. There
Wasn't the point me hate Yankee?
If you were in charge of hiring somebody, would you... like somebody that's like that knows the business, knows what to do, would you hire them? I mean, would you not hire them based on the fact that they had a drug history or a criminal past or anything like that?
Hold on a second. Someone's calling into the hottest of all lines here on Best in Show. Hey, you're on Best in Show. Who's this?
This is AWOL producer Brian.
Ah, geez Louise. Look who decided to be part of the show.
Wow, that AWOL show must have a lot of technical problems.
We're not even on the air anymore.
Wow.
That's Brian.
Hold on one second, buddy. Let me bring this level down. Hey, Brian, try talking again?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that sounds really hideous.
Yeah, that's just me.
Oh, that's just your voice. Your voice on. Hey, buddy, we actually... have you been listening to the show from where you are?
No, unfortunately, web access. The stream is really bad to get on a train. So I'm calling you somewhere between Croton Harmon and Albany.
Well, congratulations. So, yeah, we were just in the middle of talking about you being a pedophile and whether we would turn you into jail if you were a pedophile.
Oh, that's too bad we're not talking about baby cancer. That right there was so much more entertaining.
Yeah, no, it's just a weird thing that we're in. We actually already exchanged our gifts, and we were talking about the fact how Keith's Christmas is ruined because you ordered him something supposedly, as I do the air quotes. You ordered him something that's on the way. The check is in the mail, Keith.
Do I know it's Christmas time at all?
Do you know what?
I said, do I know it's Christmas time at all?
No, it's not next year's Christmas. It's Hanukkah. It's going to be my Valentine's Day present to you, actually.
Brian, you could have gotten coal anywhere, dude. It's easy to get. But, Brian, I got you. Do you want to know what I got you?
Well,
don't I get to open it?
No.
Well, here's the thing, Ding.
Somebody ring that bell right now.
Yeah, before the show, we were just talking about it on the show, and we actually put it up to a vote in the chat room. And based on what the people think, we're going to decide whether we open your present for you live on the air.
I'm off the show.
What's that?
I'm off the show, folks.
No, I mean, we figure for screwing over Keith the way you did, we're trying to decide whether you deserve the penalty of having your present opened and subsequently soiled live on the air, or not. And so far we've got one vote from Ustreamer 18111 to soil it. We're going to see. Oh yeah, he actually just voted for a second time. He or she just voted a second time to soil it. So it's not looking good for you.
I don't care how the vote goes. I know you guys are soiling it anyway. The question remains: what kind of soil is being used?
That's inappropriate.
Potting soil.
Pot. You said pot.
Guys like my weed joke.
Love that one.
All right, tell me what I got. I'm not telling. Let me put it this way: I'm not telling Keith what I got him.
So then, why would we tell you what we got you?
Because I haven't gotten it for him yet.
So in the whole